go. And that's receiving. That seems to be doing okay. Wife's doing some. There's the Siri bot. Alright. Hello, everyone. You may see that I am, in fact, Nikki, because I'm trying a new modpack. That is Skyopolis Evolved, which is this one. I'm on Floaty Islands. I'm up in the sky. That's Farmer's Delight, which is a mod that I particularly like because soap. And you may also notice that there's not much going on down there because we're floating up in the sky. Could be a bad time, but who knows? We'll find out. Or fall off, one or the other. Might fall in the void and die horribly. You know, as a treat. We're gonna try this one out. It's got quests and things. It's greedy. It's got decorative stuff. We're up in the sky, and mobs can spawn and things like that. I'm assuming I need to pick up rocks because you always need to pick up rocks, or have some method of getting cobble at the start. Oh, I'm gonna do that. It's also a tree, and blooms. And those things apparently are helpery dudes. You can just have them walk around with you and help defend you, or shoot you. I don't know. I haven't poked them yet. Supposedly, they're helpful, according to the quest thing. Alright. There's the ad will be going off soon. So, we'll see. We'll see. Where do you go? You go in here. Hello, guard. Oh, he's just gonna look at me. That's fine. Do y'all got loot in here? Y'all got any loot in your phone? No? Okay. Goodbye. I sure do like this tower. Oh, except for that one. He's out on his own. Now, supposedly there should have been a box where I spawned what would have loot in it, but it didn't. So that's weird. But oh well. Guess we're just starting off basic. I got these coins. I got 7 dooders. Oh yes, I read the thingy that says, "Hey, get started," and I went, "Okay." And now I have bone broth, which is like soup, but not as good. Soup. Hello, how's it going? I literally just started. This is actually the very beginning of this, which is Skyopolis Evolved. I literally created the world and said, here we go. And here we are. So, we got quests. So let's go look. This is all like your basic-y stuff, getting started on things and stuff. I also have found a thingy, so that gives me one of those. And I found one of those thingies, so that gives me one of those. I don't know what those do. And that's for killing things, I imagine. Completionist quests. But anyways, so we're on the surviving thing. And it said, cobble with a bone? I don't know. Let me actually read things, which is weird, and I don't want to. Hitting cobblestone with a bone should sharpen it. Okay. We'll put down 1 cobblestone. And then we have a bone here for some reason. And we take it a bone, and we go back. Oh, sure did. Sharp bone. What's that do? Well, it gives me food, first of all. So, food bag. Yeah. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Let's find out. Here's what's in the bag. A single potato. Yeah, that's actually not bad right now. I don't got much other food. That might be helpful. Ah, yes. I need to find a stick. Right here. That's a twig. And then we get more twigs. And you can convert stick into twig. Like so. You have a stick now. Yay, a stick. We've gotten a stick. Congrats. A stick. You can make a bone axe. I imagine it's with that, because that's all we've been taught how to do. Wrong, says this. So let's go look it up. A bone axe. Ah, 2 sticks. Got it. Well, why don't we just convert those? And now we have 2 bone axes. Yeah. Tree. There's a tree. A single short tree. Ah! There's a source of bones. Hello, jerkwad. Eat axe. Eat axe and die. Thank you. Oh, chop out a tree. My tree now. Also, there's vein mining, so hooray! Yay! Ooh, sapling. Good. We've got wood. Okay. Wood, get. What do we get for the wood? Ooh, colorful. We like green, so we're gonna get green. And you can use that to make planks, which we'll do later. But right now, planks. Good. Planks. And then we make a crafting table. Doot 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 doot. And now we've started the basics of Minecraft. What? One crafting bench. Well, it is our oyster. Well, floaty anyways. So we can make a piece of bone meal like that. That's another quest. Now we got that. And we can make a bone block. Why do we want to make a bone block? Is it 4 or 9? I always forget. I guess it's 9. So let's do that next. One bony block. Speaking of bones, there's a bone. There's a bone. There's a bone. There's a rock. That's a rock. That's a rock. That's a bone. And that's a rock. It wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. Ooh, wheat seeds. Okay, back on track. Sapling grower instantly grows saplings. Okay, so this is how you do that. First, stick. Second, block. Sapling. Then you can do things like grow stuff. Hooray. Okay. Wooden shears. Basic shears. Okie doke. Dun dun. Yep, sure is. Don't see no sheeps though. There do not appear to be sheepes. We are sheepent, chat. None sheep with left beef. Well, that's unfortunate. No sheep. Gotta wait on that one. Also, let's get leaves. Oh, you can use leaves to get string. Oh, well, in that case, green sapling. And then, boop. Ooh, big. And, boop. Can I reach that? I can. Yeah. Give me the leaves, boy, and craft my house. Ow, I'm hungry. Ow, why am I poisoned? Oh, it's a spider. I thought I was just hungry. Oh, it's a purple spider. Oh, I'm almost dead. That's not good. I'm probably going to die. We don't want to eat the potato, but we kind of have to if we gotta. Well, no, there's little duders. They're helping me. That's good. Why? Oh, colored leaves don't count. They have to be just leaves. So that's annoying. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Regular sapling. Make my sapling grow! Got it. Okay, and now we cut it down. Oh, I'm stupid. I need leaves. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll make another thing. Ow. Oh, we gonna die. We gonna die. We gonna die. We gonna die. Yep. I have perished. What is death stone? Return to your latest death point. Oh, well, that's nice. Ah, Gravebot. Also nice. That's not very good though. There's a mean person over there. Oh, he's a sorcerer. Why are you here? Why do you have tiny zombies? Illegal. They're so small. Help. 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 Nope. Yes. Go, guardman. Help me out. Please. Please and thank. Oh, he's a zombie mage. Oh, well, that would explain why there are tiny zombies coming from him. That's awful. Ow. Oh, why is he glowy? That's creepy. I don't like that. He's like an ender zombie. Well, I don't like that one bit. Thank you, guardman. Keep me alive, please, and thank you. Ooh, hey, look at all the tools. Oh yes, trying not to die. Anyways. Tree. Kaboom. Leaves. Okay. Oh, look at him. He's so tiny and fat. It's a little baby Enderman. Ender Mini. Ow, ow, ow. Giant zombie. Yeah, well, giant zombie saw me staring at the Ender Mini and thought that was not helpful. Which, that's fair. He's so small. Ender Mini. Hey. What's this? Loot bag? We're not gonna get that right now because I need... Oh yeah, I have an apple. A single apple. Yeah. Love apples. Oh, hey, that gave me some extra health. Let's make a hovel. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4. Hello, Ender Mini. Bye, Ender Mini. 2, 3, 4. 1. 1. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Ow. The Ender Mini watched me perish. He laughed.
Probably what he sounded like.
Yeah, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's build our little hovel of safety. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. Nice the block, thank you. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Our walls will soon keep us mildly alive-ish. Except for all the locals. They're not very nice. Someday we'll feel safe, but not today. Tomorrow looks right out. Ow. Go away. Shoot. There you go. Okay. That's more wood. Yeah. Okay. Here in the corner of cowardice. What did they drop? Tomahawk, tomahawk, tomahawk. What's a tomahawk? I don't know. But it looks neat, so I'm gonna use it. Where'd that wood go? Oh, that's barely any wood. I'm gonna use a green floor. I'm gonna use the green tree from making the floor chat, because then it'll be decorative. I like that. Plus, I'd like green. Save me, trees. Ooh, an apple. I'll need that. Ah. Is tomahawk good? Yeah, seems alright. Swings fast. Better than the axe, so I'll take it. I need a couple pieces of dirt. Ow. Ah. Speedy zombie, that's illegal. Zombies aren't fast. Well, I guess it depends. Some people don't like the fast zombies. That's fine. Zombie stories can be whatever you like. Right, step 1. That and that. And doot doot. Okay. And it's raining, of course it is, so now I'm wet and sad. Yep, gonna die again. What? Where did I even get hit? Who knows? Probably a skeleton. A jerk. Thor. That is not where you were supposed to go. Apple, save me. Haha. Yeah. Mildly safe. Not very. Ow. Yep. Did you even? Ow. Rude. Climbed my wall and shot me in the face. How heckin' dare. Well, that's unfortunate. It's not very protected at all. But it's safer, so now I can sit here and get trees while in here. And that's fine. Oh yes, I should do the thingy that it showed. I didn't look at the thingy. Probably better if I look at the thingy. String. Oh, it's not shapeless. Okay. There we go. And now we have string. Isn't that lovely? There we go. And now we have a lot of string. I also have a lot of graves because I've died. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll just turn it all into wool because we'll need wool anyways. Can I make a green bed? I do like green. I can. Yay! My bed is green. Nap time. The day is saved by green. I don't know. I do hope that more people understand left pizza with none beef, but also I'm old, so I'm used to these memes. An armor bag? Why, that might make me slightly less naked. Where'd it go? There it is. Shoes. Well, that is technically armor. We'll take it. Alright, let's make some stairs for the host so we can get started on that. And we'll make a furnace. Yeah. 1 furnace. So that's good. Actually, we should do some green saplings real quick. Yeah. Oh, that's a tall one. I know, my axe broke. Anyways. There we go. My tree. It is interesting that it does convert the ground into colored ground. Because it has to be color green to grow a green tree. There we go. More green. Do like green. Okay, so step that. Let's make the floor. My favorite part. Making the floor. We'll just sit here and decorate it. Let's also get these little resources here because we might need them. You never know. So we'll take care of that. There we go. Okay. And we should probably also do the thing what helps us do this much quicker, which is just having a shovel. And probably less messy inventory would be good. But we'll get to that. Digging around, digging up the ground, we're digging around. Making the floor all nice. Gonna be green. I like green. Life says green is not a created color. Filling the floor. Oh, that's such a nice green. Very pretty. Maybe I should make green windows. Though, let's face it, I'm gonna fill this thing up with all kinds of stupid stuff like I usually do, so I'm probably not ever gonna see the world. I can pretend I do decorative stuff, though. Occasionally it might even happen, but unlikely. Unlikely. Filling in the floor. Don't even got a roof yet, but I got a floor. Oh, broke my shovel. But yes, today was an interesting day because I did our taxes. Oh boy, adulting. But we got them done. They weren't as bad as we worried about. So
I thought we did pretty good.
yeah. I think it worked out.
Everything came out very doable.
So
which, as
we did it.
A single business person like myself, is about the best you can really do.
So we did it, and we did it. That's what matters. Oh yes, I can put this down now. Yeah. All right, let's go out here. We'll grow some more trees. Boop. But it worked out, and we actually did pretty well. And we didn't owe our entire existence, and ironically, some of it actually balanced out a little bit because Virginia seems to think that they would have owed us some money, so that's always nice. There we go. Okay, thanks. That's not where you were supposed to go, sir. You know what? Let's do this. Do our little staircase. And he's building a stairway to heaven. Oh, also in modded Minecraft news, Refined Storage 2 is now out, which means most mod packs are slapping refined storage onto them, because despite what everybody complains and says about it, refined storage is really preferred by most of the player base, because refined storage is very good, since it's not overly complicated for the sake of being complicated, and also it's nice. But yeah, so a lot of mod packs are going to be adding that, and the ones that don't, people are probably just going to add them on anyways. I know I would. Refined Storage is one of, well, now 3 now, but in general, one of 2 major, what's called digital storage in Minecraft. So what it is a mod that allows you to store your items instead of having them in chests in some kind of messy organization system that is a mess and is not actually organized at all. It's got a nice little convenient interface, and it all stores it in, you know, a block or 2 and things like that. And one of the big ones is applied energistics. That's the other main one. But applied energistics has a lot of complexities to it. You have wires that go to all your stuff. Those wires have channels. You have channel limits. You have to deal with that and organizing blah 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 brango burr. It's complex for the sake of complexity, really. It can do a lot, but it is also very much the complexity for complexity's sake kind of thing, including the you store items on drives, and drives have a certain amount of space. That makes sense, like a hard drive. However, for whatever reason, Applied Energistics also decided that you have a limit on types per drive. And it's not a big limit. It's in fact a very small limit. There is 64 types, and that's it. And then you have to have a new drive. It doesn't matter if it is a 1 terabyte massive stupid hard drive. You got 63 types, and that's it. So if you have 2 swords, those are 2 types. And now you have 61 types. So it fills up very fast, no matter how big the actual thing is. It's not very fun. A lot of people don't like that. But, you know, some people really do like it. So I'm not going to harsh on them. But, in general, that's the way it is. So, Refined Storage does the same thing. But instead of that, it just goes hard drive M hard drive, space M space. You have space in drive, you have space. Done. And simplifies a lot of things and streamlines a lot of things, and it is very appreciated. So that is my preferred one. And actually, Create, which is another really cool mod, recently added its own storage stuff, as well as a couple other things that started doing not lesser, but simpler versions of things. So that's pretty cool. And it's nice that there are more options. More options is good. But yeah, by and large, most things use applied energistics, and it is not preferred. I don't know what B-Bucks do. I'm just going to store those for right now, because this ain't Roblox. Oh, wheat seed. I don't know why I have tomahawks, so we'll just store those, and a bowl. Oh yeah, and that loot bag that I've been holding off on. Gave me 2 gunpowder. Yeah, okay. That seems right. Alright, let's get more trees so we can finish growing our house. But yeah, so for what you wanted to know, Refined Storage is digital mass storage. Allows you to store your items in a convenient form factor, and it's very nice. But it's also, like I said, got a new version out, so there's been updates and things, and it apparently is quite nice. So I look forward to trying that on modpacks. I'm not sure if this one has refined storage, actually. Probably not. This seemed, yeah, I was gonna say, this seemed like a fairly straightforward mod pack, so it probably didn't have a lot of the things that I would use, but that's okay. Alright. More oak for our house. In the middle of this island, our house. Floating up in the skyland. Oh look, one of the guards is out and about. Hello, Mr. Guard. I'm just building a house here. Don't mind me. It's mine. I said so. This is my home now. You cannot have it. Just going around the cycle. I also have a bed now, so that's nice. Hup. I missed. Ow. Alright. Are we almost done with the walls? Huh? Just about. Did you just walk into my house? Can you open doors? Huh. They can. Alright then. Well, I guess I have a visitor today. Hello, Mr. Man. That's weird. Maybe don't do that. Alright. Yes. Come along, Mr. Guardman. Get out of my house. There you go. Oh yeah, cop, get out of here. There have been several interesting animes this season. That's been a lot of fun. We watched the first episode of the new Gundam. G-Quack. G-Quack, G-Lesbians, whatever you want to call it. Good fun. Really pretty, really nice. Looking forward to more of that. There is one about a cat that's an alien. That one's just good and silly with a little bit of education in it, which is fun. But it's also, like, it's so charming. It is really just fun. It's an anime that is just enjoyable to be enjoyable. And what was the other one? Hotel at the Apocalypse.
Apocalypse Hotel.
Yeah. And that one, I don't actually want to spoil that one. That one is really good. And I think, honestly, you should just go see that one. The premise of it is it's like a robot hotel that was set up, and then something happens to the world, and that's all I'm going to say. Super good. And you should 100% go watch it. It's just fun. Now we're going to remove our death markers because that's embarrassing. There we go. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, we watched the Cowboy Bebop guy did an anime called Lazarus, and that's just bad. It was remarkable levels of bad, and I'm not certain we're gonna watch any more of that. We might, but probably not. That first episode was an unrepentant train wreck. And like you could see that a lot of skilled people were involved with it. I don't know, would you consider that fun bad or just bad?
I think normal people who don't know any better will probably like it just mid.
Yeah.
But as someone who is artistically inclined to all this stuff,
Yeah.
I can see all the things that makes it not great. People are gonna watch it and be like, "Why isn't this as good as it should be?"
Yeah.
Just like One Punch Man season 2. That's what the level it's at.
I would agree. I would say if you liked Cowboy Bebop, watch the first episode of Lazarus. It will feel like someone is going, "Hey, you liked Cowboy Bebop, right?" And then just pounding you with that the entire episode. But
like a Cowboy Bebop fan fiction AU.
Yeah, but it's done by like it's done with Toonami money by the Cowboy Bebop guy. And it's just not good.
That's the problem, I think. I think that's your problem right there.
I would agree. It's
like trying to make another Fuliculi. You can't do with that.
Yeah, and it's just not good. It's really just not good. And it's real like Wife had a good point. It felt like there's a lot of like studio interference kind of thing happening here.
That's what I'm hoping it is.
Where like it feels like person being told, "Hey, you made the gun, you made the Cowboy Bebops, right? Do Cowboy Bebop," and poking him with a stick over and over again. And like you can see parts where like someone skilled worked on this kind of thing. But then you'll also see like the compositor has the person moving at the wrong angle.
Terrible compositor.
Like the dude will be running on the rooftop, but like because of the camera angle, he's like slanted 45 degrees while running on a flat surface.
And they have to make everything move.
Oh, it's constantly in motion.
It is both poorly composited and over composited.
Yeah, say the line, Cowboy Bebop, man. Yeah, that's really what it feels like the whole time. And it's just like...
I said personally that there's an episode of Comic Party where the guy makes his second doujinshi and he's like, I'm gonna make all the things that people like and put it all in one amazing manga and everyone will buy it, and everyone thought it was trash.
Yeah.
Like, it was skilled trash because he could draw well, but it was trash and no one liked it and he could not figure out why.
Mm-hmm.
And the fuckers he was working with didn't tell him, yo, maybe that's a bad fucking idea, which I'm still kind of pissed about. But that's what this feels like.
Yeah, it feels like, you know, do the Cowboy Bebop, man. Which is ironic, because we did also watch a first episode of another anime that's apparently based off of some mobile game. And that
felt the same fucking way.
That was wild. It was like every AO3 nerdy-ass fan fiction thing all thrown in together. All of these fucking, like, edgelord, My First Sparkle Dog characters, but only men. The women designs were lamed to just awful.
They just weren't drawn with the care that the men's muscles were.
They really were.
I don't think the female designs were bad. I think they were drawn poorly.
Yeah.
They were drawn with, like, the we'll fix this in the Blu-ray look.
It was...
The men were drawn like, let's give some extra money to the men look.
It was just like, but what if the men are hugely muscled and really well detailed and all this other stuff, and then like you see idle TM, but like you bought it off Temu, like
they look DeviantArt level.
Yeah.
That thing I was talking about with the doujinshi where you push just everything in it.
Yeah.
That honestly feels way more like that than the other one does. The other one, I also argue it feels like someone who's worked in film is trying to make an anime, and they don't realize why you can't do some things in anime. It just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, the Chainsaw Man director, you can feel, like, the love of film in his stuff, but he knows how to translate that into the media.
Yeah. Like, Lazarus just... I can't even say it felt underbaked. It felt
overbaked.
Yeah, it felt overtouched. Like it was just constantly like there was seagulls involved, and it just was.
Yeah. What's that game that like everyone kept fucking with it along the way, and it was a game? The one where we like get the seagull term from.
Anthem.
Anthem. It feels like Anthem. There's technically nothing wrong with Anthem. Same with Destiny. It feels like those. There's technically nothing wrong with them, but you can see like they were created for a purpose and not a creative passion.
Yeah. Oh, Concord. Concord is the big 200 million Sony
That's the
flop
one that closed real quickly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm thinking more Anthem.
Yeah. Anthem was the one that like the people working on it found out they were working on it during the video game trailer for it.
Like everyone here is technically talented and has money and stuff like that. But there is no driving force to this, and there's no sense of artistic or narrative direction.
Mm-hmm. It is just do Cowboy Bebop.
I imagine a bunch of like executives are like, do this is cool, that kind of thing.
Like I called it immediately as like, here's this character. Oh, cool. That's going to be the Ed character for this show. Like you've got cool black guy and spunky white dude, but he's not scruffy or tired or any way visually interesting like Spike.
He's just annoying.
He's just like the Spike archetype.
He's Spike without the tiredness and wanting to die, which is like literally Spike's character.
Yeah.
They just saw Spike and didn't realize that he acts like the way he does because he wants to die. He has no, like, he's not even living.
Yeah.
They see him and they're like, oh yeah, that's really cool. Cool men don't care about things.
Like, cool man.
Cool men are really skilled and are reckless because they're skilled. No. He wants to die.
He's like, cool man, go jump off building, cool man. And it's like, I just realized that there's no comma here, but like, it's just, man, it just feels so empty.
It does. That is my main complaint. It feels over-directed and underloved.
Yeah.
Somehow.
It's so wild that, like, you know, that had a mountain of money shoved into it.
I can't wait to hear, like, about it.
Oh, yeah.
It should be weird.
It should. It's gotta be just like some kind of something when that comes out. Like, I want to find out the behind the scenes of it so bad.
There's a lot of series I feel like that with. It's like, damn, I really want to know what happened on this.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the, like, Apocalypse Hotel 1, you can very much tell there was a coherent visual and story direction that they wanted to do, whether you like it or not. I very much appreciate that. And it's its own original IP, which is also impressive.
That's just wild. Yeah.
You can tell, like, someone loved this. Even if it ends up having, like, no budget going further in because they used it all up. Though they weren't doing too much super animation, which is what you should do. This is a very, like, wholesome, relaxing anime. You don't need a lot of animation for it. You need the atmosphere.
Yeah, and they did that in spades.
They did that great. The characters are great. You start out a little wonky because there's a lot of CG robots, but honestly, like, they're so damn cute. You just, like, eventually see past it. But that one has a lot of love in it, and I can tell. So even if it ends up having a bunch of hiccups along the way, I still think it will turn out to be a pretty good anime.
Agreed. I think,
barring it doing something crazy like pushing AI. I don't know. I've had that happen before.
Yeah. And, like, the alien cat one is the same way. Like, it's relatively lower budget.
Like, that one feels like the people directing it care about it, but don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's what that one feels like. Like, that. This is someone's first outing. I don't know. It'll be interesting to hear more about the people who worked on it as it comes up, because I think Mother's Basement will probably discuss it a bit.
Probably.
I'm not educated enough to, like, match the names to the things they're working on.
Yeah. Because
I'll forget it anyway, but I do know, like, the signs of things.
So there's several that I'm looking forward to, and that Cowboy the Not Boy Bebop one is just like,
you know what that Lazarus feels like? It feels like the Sailor Moon remake.
Yeah.
The first season of it, Crystal, where there's just, like, no soul behind it, and all they remember is the cool stuff.
Yup.
That's what it feels like. That still pisses me off.
Yeah. Yeah, Spike Spiegel at home. Edward, but a Persona character. 2 Full Metal Alchemist characters and a black guy in a cool jacket. Yeah. Like,
the jacket was cool, but damn, it does not look like anything else anyone is wearing.
No, that guy is completely out of place from everyone else.
Even, like, the crowd shots we saw.
Yeah.
And I was like, why isn't shit on fire?
Yeah, you got this.
Everyone just got, like, told they'll die in a month.
It's like, congrats, I've started the apocalypse 3 years ago. Good luck, fuckers.
People in Sword Art Online reacted better. And they were really just like, guess I'll keep going.
Well, I'm already stuck here. Guess I'll do something.
Yeah, he got me an answer.
Well, like, this one is just like, hey, guess what? The end of the world started 3 years ago, and I only showed back up to tell you, haha, too late, fuckers. So
also, you could not convince me post-COVID that everyone would take that med.
Well,
no, I don't believe you.
I mean, it is a technically no side effect painkiller.
I don't think people would believe that.
Yeah.
No. Hundo, no.
I could 100% believe it's also, like, turbo addictive. Like, you take it once.
Again, no. No. Look at the fucking country we're in right now. And they're in America.
Yeah.
No!
That was the other thing.
You could have zombies biting people and people will be like, this cures the zombies. And people are like, I'm going to take ivermectin.
Like, that was another thing. This thing is set in America because, of course, it is. It's Cowboy Bebop, and it's super, like, you gotta be a marabou about it.
It feels more like a marabou in the way, like, they want to just get on the Jolene chapters, honestly.
Yeah, but it's just, like, they're, like, nothing, like, okay, so first of all, hella clean. They're in a big-ass city, and everything is, like, pristine and nice. There's no graffiti at any point in the entire half-hour episode. Like, fuck off. There's no trash. Did you notice that? There was
a bit of texture in some of the later shots, but not a lot.
Yeah, but that was at, like, 25 minutes in of this city in America. And all the crowd shots also, like, it just felt like there was nothing there. And then we watched the hotel one, and I told her flat out, like, this hotel one in the opening sequence is better than the entire half hour that we just watched. And, like, that was just getting to the fucking title. But also, yeah, I'm really looking forward to more of that.
I know, that one looks fucking great.
I love
it. And the place I found it, it's on Crunchyroll. But,
yeah.
like, official dubs are really actually kind of fucking shit. They, like, won't translate text, all that sort of shit. So I tend to I'll pirate shit first because they just do a better fucking job.
Yeah.
But it should be on Crunchyroll, and the preview I saw was a single panel with the main girl's face looking up at the sky with nothing else in it. Just like the Apocalypse Hotel or whatever, and then just like running a hotel at the end of the world, like no other description. And my first thought with all this little stuff is like, I'm not so sure about this, but also the more you have to describe your premise, the worse your premise is, in my opinion, usually.
Yeah.
If you get an anime with a description that is like 3 paragraphs long and has like 20 characters on the front of it, it's probably going to be ass half the time. But if you get something really simple and they don't give away too much, they're probably holding on to something that's at least interesting.
Yeah, and it was.
And more likely good. Like, good things don't need to advertise themselves that much.
What did I just get hit by?
That's not always the case, but it is more often than not, I feel.
Mm-hmm. Person they used to know hated Crystal with a burning passion. If you mentioned
it's
it, they'd be like alphas tweeting about boom, you kissy cutie too.
Fucking hated it.
It was like awful.
I hated it as a fan. Like, if it was a normal ass anime, I'd be like, well, this is kind of boring. But I hated it as a fan of Sailor Moon, specifically because it felt like it was made by a bunch of people who watched Sailor Moon and only remembered the really cool parts.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to, like, justify the fact that they watched a cartoon that's technically for little girls and just want to cut out all of the silliness that literally made it what it is.
Which, like, why?
It's like, no, I like anime, but I like cool anime. So I'm going to make everyone see how cool Sailor Moon is, and everyone looks like Barbie dolls, and they're going to stay on model, and they're going to be done by CGI so we can do all the cool poses. Despite the fact that, like, we stretched them out to fucking shit. Like, the fucking first transformation is the thing that turned me off. I was like, I am not watching the rest of fucking this after the first episode. This is trash!
Because it just looked that bad.
It looks so bad! She looks like Betty Spaghetti. She got noodle-ass arms.
Oh, that's awful.
The original transformations, they really didn't move that much.
Mm-hmm.
They posed in specific positions and then spun. That way you get a good sense of the anatomy. Mm-hmm. You get, like, the beautiful silhouette. You get the effects on it. You get, like, the close-up of the specific body parts. The reason we remember it so well is because, like, it's the, there's a artistic point of view, which is, like, the love of simpleness or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, like, we are more likely to enjoy things more if the shapes are simpler with simple lines, because it basically burns everything down to its most basic features.
Yeah.
And that just flew over their fucking head. It just flew over their head. Instead, you get weird fucking CGI shots of everything spinning and off to the side and stuff, not caring about, like, oh, look, we're looking at the silhouette of an arm as it puts clothes on it. No, it's like, an arm isn't a shot, spinning around, lots of effects. Oh, look, we're looking at a silhouette of a legs while we put the shoe on.
Yeah.
Oh, no, spinning around, like, no, they didn't get it. And I'm told it got better later on.
But
I don't care. I can just watch the original Sailor Moon.
Yep.
Also, apparently they stuck back in the fucking, like, predatory lesbian kiss that was in there, which is also not fun. I don't like that.
Like, oh boy.
And you can't even argue, it's like, oh, they made it more like the manga, because the manga's serious. No, the manga's silly as fuck. I read the manga when I was a child. I had, like, the whole ass set.
Yeah.
It's very silly.
Yeah.
There are serious points, just like in the original show. That silliness helps you spread it and, like, get some downtime in between things. And it emphasizes Usagi's just personality in general. She really, like, doesn't seem like she should be Sailor Moon.
Right.
They're also just, like, 14-year-old girls who are trying to just live their damn lives.
Mm-hmm. Star Blue says it's like yaoi anatomy, but for shoujo.
It is. And I still fucking hate it. I could rant about Sailor Moon Crystal forever. I just fucking... It made me so mad.
Yeah.
As, like... Because I remember when I was younger... I hope I'm not too quiet for everybody. I remember when I was younger... I reached that stage of development when you're like, everything you watched as a child was probably shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I considered anime in that, like the animes I watched when I was a kid, like Sailor Moon. I was like, yeah, I really enjoyed them when I was younger, but they're probably ass. So I when I got to college age, I went back to watch them to laugh at them. And I was like, oh no, there's actually a lot of design and story and expression in here. I love the cartooniness of it. It made me rediscover that kind of stuff. And that anime feels... like it was made by the people in that stage where it was like, oh, the anime for kids is fucking shit.
The people that didn't discover that.
Yeah, who never grew past that.
Mm-hmm.
And ironically, by making it more serious, it feels more immature. That's how I feel about Sailor Moon Crystal. It is immature. You cannot just have... Same with that Lazarus anime. It's more immature because it's like, look at all the cool things. Anime has cool things like fights. People don't seem to realize that
look
anime
at all the
especially is not just men screaming and fighting each other in a lot of good anime. I don't know about DBZ. I don't watch regular DBZ. But it's the fact that it has the downtime to balance that out. And it has the beautiful world building and backgrounds and... the fact that they cannot animate that much makes the Sakuga so much better, and it gives them more of an excuse to just sit and linger in the world, and just experiment with how you're going to express emotions when you have, like, no budget. So I guess we'll just draw people off model and make them look silly, like the original Sailor Moon. That was all built around anime, but everyone today just be like, oh yeah, anime's cool, fighting, cool girl, pretty thing, like, and it's just like, no,
there's more to it.
It's like having Slimer throughout the entirety of the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It's like having the Minions movies, period. They want the fucking, like, either the cool thing or the funny thing or the thing that is, like, the most iconic 24/7, and that doesn't work.
Yeah.
The fact that they're used sparingly is what makes Sakuga so pretty, is what makes, the serious parts in an otherwise, like, slice of anime so moving and stuff. That is the fucking point! Half of Evangelion is just Shinji sitting around doing nothing!
Looking depressed.
That's why it's good!
Like a loser. But yeah,
I just feel like these people aren't mature enough to realize that. It just feels like a bunch of kids.
Give money. Money make anime good. Spend money. Let's see. We got a loot bag. Which just gave me... Did that give me 64 brown stone? Okay. I guess we doing brown now. Once again, low in food. Gotta hurt. But like, that really was just like... Watching that hotel, the Apocalypse Hotel, just was so wild because it was so much better. And I don't mean that derogatory. I mean just like there was so much more love and care put into that than the entirety of that episode of Lazarus.
Everyone was in the center of the frame the whole damn thing.
Yeah, they were all centered all the time. Like I said, there were so many little things that added up the whole time. So many things that were just bothersome just to look at. Like, they just weren't good.
Okay, I remember how I put it. A lot of anime, since like they don't have a lot of money to move the characters, they do put in more, especially in the time when Cowboy Bebop was out. They put in more effort into the backgrounds, into the world, so you feel there. So you end up getting a lot of shots that either have no characters in them, or that are like large tracking shots, or the characters are off center in some way, because they are part of that world. Lazarus feels like the world is serving the characters, and not the characters are living in this world. In one thing I was thinking when he was running across doing parkour on the tops of buildings, they had all the buildings in way too many fucking layers, moving them in like live 2D style.
Yeah.
And it didn't always composite well. You could tell they were 2D. They were like squishing and squashing them like I was on like doing one of the requests in 30 minutes or something like that. But also, the shots were constantly moving, following the guy, which is fine when you're like in a close-up shot running. But these were like the long shots that are supposed to be static while he runs through them to give a sense of speed and how far he's going. But instead, they just keep him center frame and have the camera follow him while he runs, which is why you gotta move all the shit. And it just looks objectively worse. And it's twice, I imagine, as expensive.
Yeah. They spent a lot of money on that. You can feel that they spent a lot of money.
Like, what's more impressive? A shot that like follows a guy running across a bunch of buildings while you follow him, or you have like one wide shot of the building while you see him run across and it's static, so you see how fast he's going. Then maybe another shot of a corner of a building with him not in the frame, and then you see his foot step on one and like jump over to another or something like that. Or maybe you're below looking up from street view, maybe with a person, and you just see his like silhouette jump across. Like, there are ways you can do that to make it look really impressive. That costs less money. So I don't know who the fuck is directing this, but they need to stop.
But get better. Get help. Didn't it shovel? Oh, okay. I guess it did work. But there we go. I got something.
It feels like it's shot like a regular American action film, and it just does not work.
Like, even
I don't think a regular American action films work.
There's a scene in that thing. So I'm doing a simple Minecraft thing, but we're talking about anime this season, and in particular, we're talking about an anime called Lazarus. And I think one thing that epitomized what's going on with that is there is a scene in that they do a scene. It'd be a pretty traditional like detective or noir action movie kind of scene. Like, it's perfectly that kind of shot. And it's also a shot that they used in Cowboy Bebop, thinking back on it.
Yeah.
It is the knot spike on one end of the roof and another character pointing a gun at them from across the roof, right? And in anything else, you have a wide angle shot so you can see that guy pointing the gun at him, things are still, and you have that...
Because there's tension.
You have the tension, and then something happens, and then you go to the next thing. In Lazarus, the whole time they're there, the screen is slowly panning while keeping them in the frame. So there is motion at all times. There is birds, a flock of birds flap by, which, again, call back to Cowboy Bebop and a bunch of other things, but they did do that in Cowboy Bebop.
Every piece of, like, AC equipment and pipe on the roof is fucking mapped to a layer and is moving. And I'm like, this is so distracting. But,
so, like, in this shot, they're doing that exact shot that they've done in Cowboy Bebop, but instead of having that stillness, it is moving the whole time. The birds have gone by, which that is the third time you've seen that flock of birds flap by that point. The exact same way. So you've had the third time the birds flap by, because again, that's in Cowboy Bebop. We did that in Cowboy Bebop. That shot is in Cowboy Bebop. We did it in Cowboy Bebop. What is all of those things done worse simultaneously in this shot? And so it is just all of the things all at once. And I think that if you showed anybody that shot and told them, hey, this is why we're not going to watch this anime, no one would, like, everybody would be like, yeah, it makes sense. Because, like, it's awful. Like,
and the thing is, people are going to watch it, point out that things are cool, and be confused why they're not enjoying it.
Yeah.
In the same way people were confused why they weren't enjoying One Punch Man 2, like the second season.
Mm-hmm. So there's just so much stuff that goes on, and you can, like, even the stuff, like, so many things, it is constantly in motion. And you can see that things in the background are mapped to it like it's a live 2D thing. And so when they're in motion, they're just being, like, rotated on the palette. Like, not even moved. It is just clearly a 2D item being twisted. Like, it is
sometimes
bad.
It's to the point where it looks fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I saw trees, like, shrinking.
Yeah, like, it looked, what was the one thing?
Like squishing, squashing.
Like, what was the one thing where, like, it was moving and you could see in, like, the one panel, like, when they were going by, and you could see the stuff being moved, like, you could see the 2D JPEGs being moved, and you could tell
they are.
You could tell they were flat. There wasn't any dimension to them, so it was just like...
It feels like when, people first discover a new type of thing they can do, a new tool they can use in a program, and they just use it constantly.
Yeah.
But they have no idea how to do it.
It was like brand new to Flash DeviantArt people with like huge budget Toonami money. Like, it was like, oh god, that looks ugly as sin. Who approved that? And it may be, you know...
None of it is technically bad except the compositing. It's just...
Yeah.
soulless.
But, like, it may be, this might, you know, we might find out that this is an Uzumaki situation again, where, like, they had wanted to do so much more, and then the seagulls got involved and just wrecked it. But,
as fucked over as it was, I still felt people cared about Uzumaki making it.
Yeah. So some of it, I'm not sure about, man. Well, I guess, you know, that's one of those things we won't find out till later. Yeah, it really is just like, hey, Cowboy Bebop had the birds go by. Birds go by. Birds go by, and still I think of you. It's like...
editing was bad, too, now that I think about it.
Oh, yeah. No, there's just so much of it that was just like, wow, that's terrible. Why did you do that? And the answer is because Cowboy Bebop did it. I bought a relic bag. What'd I get? I got a belt that only works in water. In the fucking sky. Yeah, that sounds right for my... yeah, that's about right. But, like, there are so many things. And, like, we could really easily rant on. But, like, man, was there a lot of problems with it. Wait, so, what do I do? Oh, is that it? Let's see. Portable catalog. Link to the catalog block in the world. Oh, okay. Now I can shop when I'm out and about. Nice. Nice. Why do I need a red spray paint can? Well, that takes iron. Can I buy it in the catalog? Let's find out. Probably. Am I going to tag something? Let's find out. Got a red spray paint can. Why did I need that from the shop? I don't know. Mulch. Leaves plus a sapling. Did I use all the leaves? Oh, yeah. Oops. Sure did. Ah, that's fine. Let's get more... let's get some flint. And then we can get some more leaves. Sir. Give me the stupid... There we go. Somehow I'm unsurprised by my luck getting flint here. Give me flint. There's one. There's two. Yay! Put it back because we'll forget. No one saw that. Really? You can't do flint shears. Huh. No, we got wood, copper, and regular. Alright. What's a shears upgrade? How's the shears output of the recipe routine? Ah, slick. Cool. Anyways, let's put that up then, and let's just make some. Let's make a couple of wood shears because I'm sure we'll need leaves. The way this has been. And let's get our sapling and our thingy. Grow thing. Boop. Wait. There we go. Now we cut it down. No saplings. Alright, fine. Our luck is just like that today. It's all good. But yeah, so we got some really good ones and some just atrocious ones this season. So that'll be neat to see. I look forward to seeing some of them continue. Especially the apocalypse one. I like that one. Robots. Cool robots, chat. As you all know, robots. Okay. That should be good. That's a few. Yeah, that's a few. That's fine. Alright. I needed those saplings. Fool that I am. I've already forgotten. Doot, doot. Mulch. Tumultuous. Okay. Using a hoe on a block of mulch will create water. I feel like that means I should make a bucket of some kind. Because otherwise that will cause problems. That's not... How do we make a wooden bucket? Oh, it's... oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Perfectly reasonable. Also, did that say bucket of lava? I feel like a wooden bucket doesn't really work for lava. But here we are. Alright, we'll put away those. That's enough. But we do need dough. Yeah, it's nighttime. Make it daytime. Daytime. Nighttime. There we go. They're all dying. And one. And there we go. Two. Now we have infinite water. Oh, too bad. I took away the water. Now you're on fire. Why are you so tank? Illegal. Zombie not dying from fire. And also huge. Ow. Ow. Oh, there. Eat. Why, if zombie hit me. You rude. Perish. Yeah, got him. Ooh, thick. I like that. Neat. Alright. So now we have infinite water. So before I forget, I should put that somewhere. Like over here. So I won't forget it. And then do something stupid. Step 1, water. Step 2, infinite water. Yeah. Step 3, let's get crops going. Because I'm having hunger issues. Ooh, a gold wheat seed. Tiny. Alright, let's farm like that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. A worm! We have actually additions! That means there's worms! Fleshy! Ooh, a loot bag. Right, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And... really, did we only find a singular worm? 2 worms! Yeah. We like Leshy here. Oh, good. We're getting some more worms. That's good. Worms are very helpful. They're from actual additions, and they speed up crop growth. Which, in a place where you might die from not having food, worms, very helpful. Alright, so let's put some stuff up, and we'll gather up some resources as well. So we did get some okay wheat seeds. Got a gold one and a diamond one. So we'll probably grow the diamond one if we can. That I feel would be preferable. Put that away, put those away. We've hoed the area, so we need a potato, and we want the diamond wheat. Put that up and put up a bucket. Okay, and the shears. Alright, so we did that one, which gives us a buck. And use a simple transformation wand on a block of mulch will create lava. Okay, so we'll have to do that quickie ways. Let's see, a water block inside a drying table will make a soaking table. Why do we need a soaking table? Okay, for reasons. Alright, well, first, dying, so let's take care of that. Let's get some food going. Really? Okay, fine. There. Yep. And I always do it backwards because I'm a fool. Alright, there we go. Potato. Yay! And we got bone meal, which is good because we're desperate for food right now, so I'm just gonna go do that real fast. Bone meal, bones. And we'll also lay out some other worms. Let's get that diamond one going. I assume that gives us more. Oh, really? We don't have the thingy where you can right click to. No, of course not. Oh! They removed. Interesting. You shouldn't be able to do that. That's peculiar. Can I pick him back up? Or does he. Alas, a wasted one. That's a bummer. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to place that close. Huh. Okay. Well, since we can't 3 gold. Ah, boo. But it gave me diamond wheat. So they degrade every time? Oh, that sucks, but well, that's a bummer. That means they're just gonna go back to being basic after a bit. But we did have some more gold. I wonder if that's just the diamond. I don't know. I haven't had any of this explained to me yet. 2, 3, 4. But let's not use all the bone, but a bunch of it. Let's find out. No, it just makes diamond wheat. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna complain about that. But let's get some potatoes going, because we do desperately need those. We'll make some pickled potatoes. There we go. Loads of potatoes. Oh, you can. Interesting. Weird that that works. So, yep. Okay. Ah, but that one degraded. Well, maybe. No, it didn't. Interesting. Yeah. Huh. Wonky. Oh well. Only I could make diamond bread, but I can't. Because I bet if you do that and that, it will make shit quality bread. Yep. That's what I expected. Oh well, we got potatoes. We got quite a few of them, actually. And there we go. More potatoes to cook, and we'll store some potatoes for latos. There we go, and we got a bag. Ah, food bag. Convenient. Baked cod stew. Stew. And we got baked potatoes cooking, so that's good. That'll get us all. That'll get us right. So we need some leaves and a sapling because we need to make mulch, but we need to make it into lava. So transformation and a bucket ready. Huh. Wow, okay. So that is 6 logs and yes, okay. There we go. So like that. And why didn't you get the string? There we go. Let's make that drying table. There we go. I don't know what that's for, but it says I need it, so I made it. Drying table. Made inside the soaking table from dirt. Okay. So let's get a bucket of water. Like that. Okay, placing a water block inside a drying table. How do I do that? Oh! Oh, there we go. Now I've learned. That will apparently turn that into mud. Paper can obtain through soaking and drying log sheets. Hey, how do we do that? Okay. Tree bark? Yeah. Axe on a table. Hey, we got mud. Yay. Soaking and drying log sheets. This honestly sounds like that I should make 2 of these things, and one of them will be a dryer, and one of them will be a soaker. Because otherwise I'm gonna... Oh, not that first. There we go. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to sit there and just be constantly taking the water in and out, and that sounds annoying, so I'm not gonna do that. Hi, guardsman. Go. There we go. Now we have a soaker and a dryer. Aren't we smart? Okay. And you here. And then strip it. Got us 1 bark. Annoying. Alright, well, we'll make a day again. We'll get a bunch of logs. Log. I'm not really sure what we needed the mud for, but we got it. And we're not getting leaves, so we'll just bring the sapling with us. Tree, thing, chop. We didn't get a sapling out of that. Oh, probably because we didn't finish. Because the axe broke. There we go. Alright. Tree, thing, chop. 3. Thing, chop. Sir, you are in my way. Be gone. Whoa, tree be upon you, idiot. Magically grows a tree under you because you're annoying me on my yard. There we go. That's probably a few. Reapply saplings. Yeah, that should be enough. Probably. So... Oh. Well, I don't need the dryer for that. Drying log sheets. Well, maybe I should read that. Nonetheless. Log sheet. How you make that? Oh. It's just logs. Oh, well, that's my own fault for not reading the instructions. Fair enough. 6, 4. Well, let's do it the correct way because we should. But anyways, while that's cooking, we'll book. Meow. 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 Da, 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 da. Rice, rice, or bamboo. How can we get bamboo? Well, we're probably not able to do that. Then we put that on the drying table. So that's an issue, because right now we can't get a book because we don't have a binder for it. Leather? Can we dry anything on the... rabbits. Oh, we can smelt thick rotten flesh. Well, I'll take that. Because we did kill one of them, and we did get a single thicken. So, let's do that. Take that, take my taters, cook that. That'll get us the leather. There we go. Now, sometimes in modded Minecraft, there's a bit of a hee-hoo about baked potatoes. Oh, you can make gingerbread men. Adorable. Nope. Oh well, sometimes you could add baked potato on a stick. What did you use that charcoal for? Ah, you silly thing. Nice. Right. 3 paper plus a leather equals book. A book! There's nothing in it. Let's see, can we get more book? No. What if? Nope. It's all our muns. So no book for us. Airship. Saplings. Glowstone spray paint can. That sounds fun. Air horn. Homestone. A little luggage. I love luggage. It's a little chest that follows after you. Oh, you can actually just go and buy sugar cane from the thing. It's rather expensive, but now we have sugar cane. So that's good. I'll have to set up an area. And also, is snad a thing? It's not balls. Oh well. Okay, so we've got a book. We've got some food. We've got our shopping bag. So, bookshelf. Well, actually, we don't have sand. How do we get sand? Right click on sandstone to get sand. Okay, how do we get sandstone? Sandstone rocks. We have to find sandstone rocks. And then we can do that. Yeah, because we're not going to have a material stoneworks factory forever. Huh, okay. So if we could find sandstone rocks, we'd be able to transmutate them. Did he have a trumpet? Wait, hold on. Is that one of the skeletons with a trumpet? Where'd he go? He did. Give me your trumpet. Give me your trumpet. Give me your trumpet. Give me your trumpet. Did he drop it? He did. Okay. Okay. This one's for me. Oh, it takes durability to do that. Worth it. Hey, wife. I have a trumpet.
Good job, honey.
And it honks.
Toot, toot, toot.
I do the honk. It goes boing. Trumpet. That one was a joy for me. It's the little things that bring joy. I got a trumpet, it's fine. I got a trumpet, it's fine. Okay. So that's almost done, and that's all drying. There we go. So that's going along its merry way. We don't have a good way to get leather, though. I wonder if we can get rice seeds from the... Why am I walking? Oh, because I also put all my money up like an idiot. I don't have much money either. Nope. Can't get rice seeds. Yeah. Beetroot, cabbage, canola, flax, tomato, wheat. No rice. Bummer. Oh well. That's not good, but it will be what it'll be. That's really the only way to do that, huh? Smelting bear leather or tank zombie and stuff. Or if we find horses and cows, which we haven't had any luck with. Atomic Reconstructor can do it, but we need power for that. Flute Fabricator, that's good. Yeah, no. So right now... That's a nope. That is a non-resource with left beef. We don't got no cows around. No sheeps either, for that matter. Alright, well, we got a bunch of paper. So, that's going to be holding off on that one for a little bit. Why can we use some mud blocks to create clay balls? Ah, okay. Well, alright then. That's what the mud was for. Does it just make a ball? Oh wow, it does. That's a bummer. Oh no. Okay. No, it's a clay block. Okay, that's fine then. Alright. Smelted clay balls. Smelted bricks. Let's move fluids between casting blocks. Open GUI and place on the tank to collect place fluid. Also works when right-clicking a fuel tank in the world to collect and fill a fluid mover. Oh, I see where we're going with this. Okay, so we got some bricks to smelt. Let's make a lot of clay, because I feel like we're going to need a lot of bricks. Let's put up our paper. We'll actually let it get to nighttime because we need, hopefully, some thick flesh. So we're actually going to let it turn nighttime. Hey, how's it going, Taylor? Looks like you just woke up. That's doing pretty good. I'm trying a new modpack called Skyopolis. Oh, that's annoying. I never knew that. So that's the that is definitely the summon your little wandering chest sound effect. We're gonna actually go to options and controls and keybind, and why do you never work? Whistle, summon, call. There it is. Yeah, we're gonna done that out of existence. There we go. So we got some potatoes. We got mud cooking. We want thick zombies. So tank zombie or things like that. So we want them to be unalived. We need their delicious, delicious flesh that I can cook into leather. Will this go well? Probably not. But you never know. What is that? what just summoned in? Oh, I think it's that Necromancer. Oh, it's a witch. There's the tank. We do want that. Oh, no, no, no. I know that one. Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna make it daytime. Ah, made it to the bed. Yes, worms, because there's actual additions on this mod pack. Ah, yes, giant cats. That's not bad at all. What are you shooting, buddy? Oh my god, it's a giant cat. These things suck because they're really hard to hit. Hey wife.
Arrows.
No. It's the tiniest spider and you can't hit it because it's so small.
Huh.
I'm gonna leave that alive. That's precious. Okay, so this jerkwad is gonna keep summoning cats at us, so we're gonna take him out. There we go. Now then, this guy. We need his delicious flesh. There we go. One thick flesh. Awesome. Anybody else come out that I can use for flesh? Looks like everybody else got away. Ah, wife. You receive pets. I love you. Okay. Oh no, did he finally kill the tiniest of spiders? Is it no more, Mr. Guardsman? Did you get it, finally? To be fair, I too would just be dumping the entire crossbow to try and get rid of a tiny spider. But only if it's not where it's supposed to be. Right. Get a couple sticks, so I'm not wasting charcoal. Also, I should probably cook some more charcoal. It's weird that that took charcoal that last time. It shouldn't have. Huh, yeah, it is. Ever so slightly wonky. Huh. Weird. Oh well, that's one more book. So we just need one more thick flesh. Alright, we got a bunch of mud going. We got the rest of our paper done. Okay, we'll turn this all into a bunch of clay. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. There we go. That's a bunch of clay. How much did we get? Let's get 2 more mud if we can. So that'll give me 2 stacks of clay. Yeah. There we go. That's 2 stacks. Also, we should probably tree it up a bit. Because we'll definitely need more charcoal, come to think of it. All right. I'm assuming that one of the first things, don't mind if I do. Assuming one of the first things it'll want us to do is make a cobble gen. Let's get a bunch of oak so we can get a bunch of charcoal. Alright. So hoover all this up. See where we're at. 49. Let's get a stack. We'll do a bat. Got it. Oh, nothing out of it. Boo. Cheap bat. Oh, that's weird. I made it too silly. There we go. Alright, and that should be the last one. Alrighty, Taylor. Go back to sleep. Get you a nice little nap. Want to make a bunch of charcoal and then a bunch of clay. There we go. There we go. I don't really know what we got the spray paint can for. I imagine we needed it for something. Do I have enough to... I need one more. Of course I do. I want more fireplaces to cook. Because this is going to take forever. There we go. There we go. We'll just speed that up. Because, yeah, it's going to take a hot minute. So we're just going to divvy that up and have it grow quickly. I see a zombie over here. But not in any way I can get to, so that sucks. There's our worms growing our stuff. Meow, 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 meow. Hey. I love you too, wife.
Get rotated, idiot.
You would. You would get exactly enough stats to be able to just rotate me in the air like an idiot. And then you would laugh. Oh, how you would laugh. Or you'd get the wand that you can accidentally drop and laser people out of existence with. Equally fun. Alright, so that will be way faster for cooking the bricks. In fact, why don't we get more clay? Just go ahead and let's face it, we'll probably need it, because if this is a, you know, traditional smelter, I'm going to make it huge as I usually do. There we go. How's that? 2 more to make it 4 stacks. Well, alright then. That's what we want. 4 stacks of bricks should be just fine. Hello, Mr. Guardsman, go away. You're not welcome here. Come back with a warrant. Alright, that should be 14. But not quite. We have 2 more. We do. I always like things to be a little balanced if I can. Just in case. Alright, so 16, 16. Go. There we go. Now, everybody cooking clay. Delicious clay. That'll get us bricks. That'll progress our story. The only thing we don't have is one more piece of leather. It would be nice if we had a cow. Woo. Huh. There's a chain on that one. Where does it go? What does it do? Just has that. I would love to have a cow, man, but we don't have one. Let's be real, some furries would pay extra for a cow, man. So we gotta wait for another big zombie to show up so we can bully that for some thick flesh. See, like, that shows a sheep over there, but that's definitely not a sheep. We go over here, you'll see. There's in fact no. Oh, well, make a fool out of me. There's a sheep right there. Of course. Why is there one sheep over there but no sheeps or cows over here? I don't know. Just don't like me, I guess. Okay. Keep seeing that chicken over there. You got any eggs? Hey, chicken, you got any eggs? Huh. A small egg and all. That is a gold nugget. Can I pick him up? No, of course not. I'll come back for that. I don't know why the chicken's laying gold nuggets. I'm a little confused. Gonna say that's okay. Ooh, that is a... Is that an ender creeper? Oh, of course it is. Sure, why not? Just make the day special. Alright, up armored zombie, I need you to come over here near where Mr. Guardsman is so that he'll help put arrows in you. As I suspect, you're pretty tough. Do you give me thick skin? Please and thank you. No, just a bunch of flesh. Oh, it's better tier flesh. That's weird. Not good enough. I'll see an Enderman. He's probably not a Frienderman. Are you a tank? You look like a tank. He is a tank. Awesome. Alright, let's unmake a bunch of these idiots. Get sunlight, morons. Vitamin D. Alright. Did the guard get zombified? Well, that's unfortunate. The thick flesh, of course. Of course it broke. Fine. Give me another tomahawk. Ooh, diamond level flesh. Oh, fancy. See now. Let's see, anything fun drop out here? No, but there's still that teleporting creeper. Oh, uh-oh. Well, darn. Give me the shield? I'll take a crossbow. Won't say no to a crossbow. Oh, wait, no, it did give me the shield. Ha ha! I may be naked, but... There we go. Alright, well, that's not terrible. Also, I see a horse. And look back. Why do I see a horse, though? Is there a knight around here or something? Does he say Kani? You do! Oh! Oh, crap! No, 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 no! Uh-oh. I've made a mistake! No, 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 no. Aha! Never punished. I don't have any arrows. Oh no, I have arrows. Never punished. Where are you at? Burn to death, you fool. I don't have any more arrows, otherwise I'd be shooting at him. Got him. And I got his horse. He's off his horse. There we go. Success. I didn't die. A rare occasion. Alright, how are we looking? Pretty good. We got bricks. Chat, did you know there was once a mod that allowed you to eat a brick? Actually, it would allow you to eat a clay block, and then if you hold shift, you would shit a brick. They don't have that mod anymore. We'll put that away, and we'll put that back there, and we'll open some loot bags. Because why not? We got a bunch of colored stone, and a bunch more colored stone. Oh, okay. Well, free stone. Won't say none of that. Alright, so we're cooking up a lot of bricks, and then we'll cook up a bunch of fancy bricks. Also, we completed that. There we go. Oh, pardon me. Do 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 do. This is about what I expected. It's always a little slow for some things, but that's fine. Food bag, loot bag, tool bag. I feel like I should probably get some of these seeds, but I can't help but notice that we're short carrots. Why can't we get carrots out of the catalog? Because beets, cabbage, and carrots would be what we desperately need to make soup. Flax for string, though? I could see that. Get a loud horn just to mess with it. Right click to light colored blocks in the world. Shift right click to enable and disable mass spray. That's pretty cool that you can add a glow stone spray paint can to make things light up. That sounds pretty. There we go. Got there eventually. Alright, so we're cooking pretty good.
Looking good looking.
Hit you! I need to find a little bit more rocks so that I can find and make one more furnace for a quickie. I just need to cook up a single piece of flesh, so 8 times 4, 32. Let's find 32 pebbles so we can get enough cobblestone to make a little quick furnace. I should honestly make a cobble gen if I were smart. You all know I'm not a smart. Let's do that actually. So 1, 2. Let's also not do a stupid. I can do that occasionally. So we'll go over here. All right. So let's box that in. Put that there. Oh, hello. Ah, speedy zombie. Bummer. Okay. Alright, so step 1, water. Check. Step 2, that. Transmute it. There we go. Now we have lava. So as soon as we take this, I feel like I've already futzed it. Alright, let's get that flowing. In fact, let's get it flowing one more. Just because. Why does it keep going back? Stop it. I'm always bad at these. One, two. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Nope, I don't trust that. I'm so terrible at these things. Oh, wait, isn't it like if I do like that? I think that'll fix it. Yay! I did it, chat. I made a basic of Minecraft. I successfully didn't fuck up once. I always forget that part where you gotta make it go down one. Alright, let's get all our bricks so we can get all the bricks started turning into better bricks. That away, that away. 1, 2, 3. Let's get our last book cooked. And then we can turn those into logs and make a bookcase. I don't know why we need one, but we will. Leather, check. Paper, check. Book, check. Multiple books, yep. Bookcase. Chapter complete. There we go. There's our bucket of lava. Bookshelf, which gave us a relic bag. Neat. We got Shadow Glaive. Temper neither horde and leader on the spot of its blades. So let's find out what it do. Hey, old magic item, what it do? Let's find out. Dealing damage has an 8% chance to trigger a projectile that bounces chaotically between nearby targets. The 16 block radius up to 3 times, dealing 16%. Triggering attacks damage. Cool. Alright. So for right meow, it goes in the charm slot. How does that work though? Oh, oh, okay. Just has a % chance every time I stab something to send little boingers every which way, doing more damage. Cool. And that can upgrade as you spend experience on it, which I'm going to. Oh yeah, there you go. Just saw a little blade go whiffing off. Yeah. Okay, there's some free arrows. It looks like there's a tiny witch around here. I have concerns that there might in fact be an itty-bitty witch. I hear it. Where are you? Is it under? It might be underneath. Oh, no, it's just a regular witch. Just the icon's weird. Stop healing. There we go. Ooh, look at that. He dropped glowstone and redstone. Wunderbar. Ow. Oh, I am so poisoned. Can you not? Wow. 7 redstone out of that. Poison can't kill you, so I'll be okay. It's very annoying. Just, Well, I'm not dead, but only because poison actually can't kill you. So, teehee. I win with Minecraft mechanics. Let's put that. Put bone. Reload that. Have an apple or two. And there's our black bricks. They're rolling in. Alright, so we're working more on that. Check. Fluid movers. That'll be useful for later. Oh, an armor bag. What'd we get? We got pants. Yay! I'm slowly encasing myself in conductive material. Will hilarity ensue? Probably. Alright. So, turns fluids into various items depending on the mode used. When adjacent to a controller, it will output its fluids into this. Okay. So, let's see. How is that made? 6 bricks and 2 individual bricks. Okay. Interesting. You don't usually see having a combination like that in a... Alright, so that's just 8. Because this is basically the Tinker's Construct again. Which again, is very good. Alright, fuel tank. 8 bricks. Okay. There we go. That's all of that. Yay. Alright, and that. Fuel only used to melt items. Colder fluids can be used by the solidifier to make items from fluids faster. Neat. Mixer mixes different fluids together. Alright, so we need 2 fuel tanks. 1, 2. And mixer, which is 6 bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now we don't have many bricks, so we're going to make sure not to waste. There we go. And there we go. That would let you get obsidian. Great meshes. So bricks plus string. We have some string. So let's make a mesh. Let's make a mesh of things, y'all. There we go. 1 mesh. Oh, I guess it's a mesh mold. So to make a stone mesh made inside the solidifier. Okay. Molten stone with a mold mesh. There we go. Right, so. Now I assume this follows the usual rules of how to make these things. So we will want some bricks. Let's say that many. And we'll make it a 3 by 3. Because that's what I like. As a starting one. Though, if I can make it a 4 by 4, that's easier because then I can make it do stacks better. So we'll do that. Because 4x4 is 16, and 4 of those is 64, which is a stack. And we like that. Okay. So that used all of our stuff. Alright, so controller, solidifier, mixer. Oh, neat. Fuel tank, and then we need more bricks. Also, we need more potatoes. Oh, we got some poison potatoes. Cool. Alright, what did we get? Oh, we got enough to make a fancy bread. Oh, it doesn't make a fancy... Oh, no, it did. Okay, it made a star bread. Star bread. Poisonous potato. We should actually cook some once we get all of our bricks done. Well, that's interesting. We may actually need to go and get more trees. But for now, we'll work on this. Presumably, that is now a functional thing. Maybe. I don't actually know. We'll find out. Do I have enough wood? I do not. Okay, yeah, so we do need to do some trees. There's. Because I need another bucket. What? There it goes. And also, like, running low on charcoal. So, just do the usual tree thing. You need an axe to chop down trees. Rude. I can too. I can punch it with my fist. It's fine. In fact, let's make another little axe. There we go. Now we make an axe. There we go. Alright. So, that'll be enough to make a bucket. Put that up. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, yeah. Sticks. There we go. And a bucket, because we're going to need that. Alright, let's get the charcoal cooking. And there we go. Yay. Okay. Right. So we're going to go over here and we're going to that, and into the tank. Still on fire though, that's annoying. Ah! No, of course it turns off right as I get to the water. Okay, so there we go. We can put the mesh in there. And why don't we melt a little bit of cobblestone? I don't actually know how much that gets us. Place a tank adjacent to the controller. Oh, okay. So I hope that doesn't lose my lava. It didn't. Okay, there we go. Had to be adjacent to the controller. Makes sense. Alright, we should bake us some potatoes. Yeah, that seems fine. Also, I should eat a few things that I haven't eaten, like that, and that, and that. And I'm not sure, so we'll find out. Does that count differently? It does. Okay. Oh well. We'll eat that. Oh, no, it did. So eat that. Oh no, I ate a thing that made me poisonous. There we go. Haha! Gained max health. Like a boss. Alright, so it outputted into there. And, okay. One cobble gave us one stone mesh. Here we go. Now we learned. Strainer, 3 logs. Oh, I need another cobblestone. No. There we go. So we'll melt another cobble. Like that. We need 4 sticks and 3 logs. Oh, I have already put all the logs into the burner. Of course I did. Fool that I am. There we go. Mesh, thank you. Let's go make a strainer. I think will be how we start getting to resources here. Alright. There we go. Strainer. Check. Got it. Set it away. Stick away. We got a bucket. Logs. We got bricks. We got potatoes. Why are some of them turning? I don't know. Whatever. Some of them are better quality. Strainer. Water on top of a strainer with dirt will find various rocks. Water on top of a strainer with dirt will find various rocks. Water on top of a strainer with dirt will find various rocks. Ice chunks is a rock, okay? Alright, so water on top of a strainer with dirt. So, we need dirt. We have dirt. Let's put away those for right now. And there we go. And bucket of water from the infinite water source. And how does this work? Probably needs a mesh, I would imagine. Mesh gabber. Okay, that's not bad. It's 0.1 of a bucket. Oh no, yeah, no, 1% of a bucket. That's not bad. Alright, we got our mesh. A minute. And throw in a mesh. Cool. And now we can start meshing things. Yay! A rock. Oh, look at that. It's got a little visualizer for you can see that it's meshing. How very nice. One rock. So we've got speed cap, mesh upgrades. How do we upgrade that? Strainer tank. Cool. Output upgrades. Iron. So once you gotta start getting iron before you can upgrade anything. Okay, that's fair. Only give me mossy rocks though. And that's just more rocks. Also, how do we get dirt? Is there a good way to mass produce dirt for the strainer? It's a good question. Oh. Not, well, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that is just trees, so technically, yes. You can mass produce dirt reasonably well. My little worms. Over here doing worm things. Haven't really explored too much yet. How's this doing? Slow. Sandstone rocks in a strainer. Stone mesh plus 220. Default chance 25%. Oh, ice chunks. Nice. Does it do anything? No, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, so we got an ice chunk, which got me a V-Buck. Can I get anything fun with 12 bucks? Probably not. Homestone, food bag, little carrier dude, relic bag, tool bag, pumpkin, wheat. Okay, so a little more money, access more seeds. Ooh. Upgrade, mesh upgrade. What does that do? Tick speed reduces the recipe of 100 ticks. Percentage happened before. This is the duration of recipe by 100 ticks. Percentage effect happens before fixed effects. I would probably want that upgrade out. Right? Yeah. Why not? If I can afford that right now. Mesh chance. Mesh upgrade. There we go. 20% chance added to output. So yeah. There we go. Wow, that is already a noticeable improvement. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Maybe I should get that mesh upgrade too. Why are you like this? There it goes. Nope. 6 is not enough. Oh well, like that. There's sandstone. This gives us a buck. 7. Nope, not enough. Darn it. Alright, well, that makes sand. Now we have some sand. Yay. Cool. Ice chunks. There we go. That's enough to make that. And then turn it into real sand. Yay. V-Buck, V-Buck. And now we can smelt sand. We'll probably smelt the red sand. Sir, would you stop that? Why does it do that? There it goes. Sometimes it just gets wonky. There we go. Mesh upgrade. So if I go here, mesh upgrade chance. Oh, well, that actually, that's not a bad improvement. It does make it less likely to damage the mesh. And that got us ice. Ice can be transformed into an ice ball. What does the ice ball do? Oh, you need it for stuff and things. Okay, don't mind if I do. There we go. And that is another thing learned. There we go. Cool. Alright, well. That's doing already better. Rocks for cobble. Yoink. Good, good, good. Let's actually put the whole thing of sticks in here and smelt that sand. So we can get some glass. We have a whole bunch of good potatoes, and we'll have those as backup potatoes. So that's apparently just a thing that you sometimes just get better potatoes when you cook. 1 glass. Checorino. Can be placed above, let's see, strainer tank can be placed above a strainer to store a fluid when using the strainer. Why would you do that? What? I don't know. I don't know why you do that. Maybe it'll explain it as we go. But that's what it wants, so we need to get a lot of sand. Plus, ice is good to have in general. So we'll put away the ice. That over there. And let's get some sand. I wonder if I can, I have one of those transformation dusts. I wonder if I can combine the one with another one and repair it. No, of course not. Oh well. When it breaks, it breaks. I got another thing ready. And we ran out of dirt in there. Oh, that's a bummer. As that is definitely not enough for the glass that we need. Yeah, because we need 8 and another strainer, which is a bit silly. We'll put it. Didn't get any cobblestone. Okay. So we need 2 cobble. Oh wait. Yeah, 2 cobble in the melter. There we go. That'll make us 2 mesh. I don't know, let's just go hoover up a bunch of dirt real fast. And 12, 14. We'll just get a stack of dirt, throw it into the sifter. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Into there you go. Let's get our 2 missions. I can only have one at a time cooking. That's fair. That away. That away. It's 3 logs, of course. I feel like before long this thing is going to teach us like some kind of way to automate a bunch of this stuff. That definitely seems to be the way it's gonna go. Alright, let's make some sticks. There we go. Let's go in. Oh, right, yes, the other mesh. Another mesh. Stretch. Don't mind if I do. We've, after all, got quite a few things that we want to have going simultaneously, so. Cute wife. There we go. Alright, a stretch and a drink. Alright, so we only need 3 more sand. That shouldn't be too hard. There's one right there. There we go. Right, nope. That, mesh, strainer. Done. Okay, put away the stick. Transform. There we go. Cook it. That's 6. So we just need 2 more. Not yet. Almost. So we just let that keep cooking. And yeah, nothing of interest. Save the money. Alright, let's see what our odds say. Almost. Yeah, really it's 1 red and 2 whites, and that'll get us what we need. Well, there's the 1 red. That's the start. And hey, there we go. 1 white. Nice. Okay. Smelt. Once we get this done cooking, hey, dancing and wiggling. Dancing and wiggling. Here in the chat, we're jiggling. There you go. Alright, last piece of glass. Strainer tank. And that completes our basic understanding of strainers. Yay. What did we miss on casting? Oh, lava and water. Yeah, I don't actually know what that's for. That's weird to have the strainer tank. I don't know what it does. But yeah. Right. So what we need is one of those and a bucket. So step 1, a bucket. Step 2, water. Now we're going to put this one here because I'm definitely going to cause myself to be lit on fire. So we're going to put this one here, like so. We're going to turn it into lava. And we're going to... How would we do this? Let's think. Because we need it in the mixer. Okay, that worked. And then that should turn it into Place mixer whisks above the mixer to speed it up. Molten obsidian. Okay. Ah. And then what? How would... Probably need that guy. Were I to guess. Yep. And then the solidifier, probably? Let's find out. Alright, a block mold. So a stone and forecasting works. Okay. We can do that. Did we use up all the bricks? We didn't. Cool. And we have a stone. That works. Huh. Okay, so it has to be like metal block? Ah, that sucks. Block of quartz. Dried kelp block works. We could get that. Block of redstone. Hay bale works. Hay bale works. That is doable. Right? Yeah. 6, 8. We need a little more. Yeah, that's doable. Thank you, Fluid Mover. You're quite good. Baked potato. Right, let's get some wheat. There we go. A golden poisonous potato. Hilarious. Alright. Wheat. Hay bale. Hay bale turns into block mold? Yeah, it does. Heck yeah. Alright. Now we can have our single piece of obsidian. And we'll have completed another chapter. We're Newman, boss. I mean, yeah, but also you can actually eat gold without any issues. I mean, that is one of the things that people do, is have like a fancy version of something where they put gold on it. So, I mean, you have gold flake all the time. That's what makes Goldschlager. Alright. What was that? A drink and a stretch. Of course. Let me open the loot bag. What did we get? A bandage. I'm not against that. It's healing, basically. We have a single thing of obsidian. Alright. Right click to summon a small zombie horde. Which, flesh plus that ice ball that we just got. And we could do that pretty easily. So, orb, 4 flesh. We'll put that obsidian away, that'll be valuable later. Alright, so we've got that. We can fight zombies in a minute. Also, that'll give us a thing. Oh, right, ender fragment. We can do that, because we have them. And a flesh block, okay. Like that? Yep, cool. Alright, flesh block. Summoning blocks can be used to summon mobs. So flesh block plus 2 pearl plus stone. Okay. There we go. Okay. That sure is a thing. Using blocks of flesh, you can summon new guards. Terrifying. Magical pearl. So ender pearl is what? 5 fragments? Oh, okay. Cool. Alright then. Ender pearl. You've got ender pearl. Also, we have a summoning block in case we ever need a guard. Block of flesh, apparently. Weird. Alright, that's got some good sand going. Void portal. Just an empty void might be useful for a fighting arena. It's always night in this dimension. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, okay. Obsidian. Well, that takes a lot of that. We still don't have a good way to get resources, so... Rides a bigger gateway, harder battles. Transformation plus a pearl. Okay. Again, not terrible. Let's see. It's dandelions times 2. So we need 8, and then we need 8 poppies, and that we're a little lacking on. Yeah, we need the red flowers. Dandelion. Did I really use the red flowers? Huh. Alright then. Can we get a rose? No. That sucks. Alright, well, fine. We need 8 red flowers. I never thought that flowers would be useful there. Alright, well then. Let's be on the lookout for flowers. Just gather those up while we're here. Nope, no mushrooms on it. Darn. If I was smart, I would have also set up, set home, but I'm not. Chickies. Oh, I have eggs, seeds. So yeah, more chickies. Tiny chickie sounds. And free eggs. There's a pig. Not really finding red flowers around here though. That's a bit of a bummer. Ow. If I could find a rose bush, I'd be fine with that. Because that's just infinite red dye. So I'm okay with finding that. Oh, it's the top one of them blimps. Maybe I should get that airship that always shows me in the catalog. Can I do that? Why are you like this, you silly thing? Sometimes it bugs out, and I don't know why. It doesn't let me use the book. Yes, you're a skeleton and you have a bow and arrow. I don't care. Goodbye. Really should have marked them. Oh well, too late now. Ooh, flowers. Alright, it did say that if I heal up to full and then fall into the void, what should happen is it should put me back up here. See? Fast travel. Sort of. Stupid travel, mainly. Don't look down. 3 eggs. We're going to work on having a setup for chickies. If we get enough eggs. If you get enough eggs, you can set up a chicken thing. And then the chickens will just have more eggs and infinite eggs. It's the infinite eggs dupe. It's not dupe at all, it's just using Minecraft mechanics. Alright, what do we get? We need to make another chest, because of course we do. The problem with having diamond and gold and whatever versions of things is you stack up your stupid thing. Alright, so that's a lot of dandelions. We only need 8. We do have 2 eggs now. That's good. And we need more obsidian to make the super pearl. We have big potatoes. Potatoes. I, a fool, did not collect a red flower and then keep it so I could sit there and just bone meal a bunch of them. So that's one thing we're gonna have to find. Oh, right, yes. No, it's still bugged. There it goes. Now I seem to recall there being an airship. But maybe we don't have enough coins to see the airship. That's a bummer. Yeah, looks like it. And a stew. There you go. Slow and easy to maneuver. Oh, that's not doable for us. Yep. Okay. Well, that sucks. Alright. Bit of a bummer. Also, yep, mesh broke. Let's go turn another mesh. There we go. Mesh mold. We'll need a chest over there, because of course we do. Let's actually just... Let's get some more trees. We're getting there. We're starting to have supplies going and things of that nature. So we'll get there. Oop, wrong button. Alright, mesh, check. Mesh copper, check. Saplings away. Sticks away. Let's make a chest or 2. That's plenty. You are there. You are there. We're going to put one over here for the block mold, because we will forget it otherwise. Go. Cool. Improvement. Okay. Alright. So, we have improvements. We are making progress. The super pearl needs way more things. Why don't we go closer to guard post, like this one over here? There are actually any guards in that one. Doesn't look like it. They all seem to be over there. Well, why don't we help with that? Of course. You know what? Here, we have some these, which I'm never going to use because they're brown. Why don't we go over here and we'll just connect our friendly guard tower here to the mainland. Just connect up this little island. And yes, I could probably learn how to use one of those builder wands to do this. Anyways, I don't think I will. I've never been keen on using those things. I just don't generally use them, and I'm not good with them. hear the clucking of a chicken that demands freedom. There we go. Hello, villagers. I have connected you to the mainland. Welcome, guards. You can now escape. Is there anything in here? Nothing of value. Okay. Alright. Well, all of you lot can now come out. Come out wherever you are. And I'll definitely make this a little more safe, so they're more inclined to take the path. There we go. Look at that, you guys. It's nice and safe. For one of my constructions. I even made it 2 blocks wide. That's incredibly safe for something I've made. Yeah, see, that's safe. That's really safe. Nice and easy. They got a easy peasy way to come over here. They ought to. Yeah. Probably. We'll see if they actually do or not. Looks like the same thing over there. There's a bunch trapped somewhere. Anyways. Hey, buddy. Yay. See? Guards will help out. Free guards. Boop, 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 boop. Now, of course, some of them are on fire, and that's very rude of them. That one teleported somewhere. There he is. Now he's dead. Ooh, teleported me somewhere. How dare. Ooh, we did it. Let me out of this stupid hole. There you go. Parkour. Yay, we did it, I think. Does kind of look like something teleported over there. What shouldn't have? Oh, we're over here. Meow. Ooh, mushrooms. Mushrooms. Ah, red flower. Yay. These just weird pigs. Oh, it's a wild boar. Huh, it is. It's got little tusks. Adorable. Well, in that case, we'll leave that be, because it's adorable. Colored flowers, colored tree. Leave that be too. Guards, you're released. Come forth. Yeah, we got a little bit there. That's not bad. What the? Oh yes, potato. There we go. Well, we got a red flower, so that's a start. I don't know why these guys keep wandering around. They're very stupid. Anyways. I'll save you, idiot guardsman. There you go. Let his little empty brain figure out a path here. It will shortly, because I'm about to make it. There we go. Alright. There we go. We've opened up another pathway, so more guards should be roaming around. That's good. More guards is moderate amount of safety for us. Alright. That's a bunch of sand. We did get some shrooms, which is nice. Alright, and got a bunch of flesh. Sounds good. Egg, and we'll keep the apples with us. Shrooms, rocks, bunch of those shards, bunch of dirt. Right. So, can we bone meal the red flour? I don't actually know. No. Well, then we're gonna have to just do this. And see what we get. They're good seed. That's enough of that. Go away, grass. Ooh, a diamond weed. Now that we're smart enough to know that you can just throw those in there and they'll become a thing immediately. What else did we get? Alright. Yes. So. Is there drawers in this? Come to think of it. No. That's unfortunate. That means we're going to start piling up on things like seeds, but yeah, it's too late now. What is that? 3? Wow, we're really unlucky with red flowers. Alright, let's see what we got. 5 more golden wheats. That's not bad. Well, let's do that. 4 good bread. Oh, right, yes, I wasted all my food. I can't run and barely jump. There we go. Now we're better. Do. Alright. And of course we want just the 8. There we go. And put that away and that away. Those? Yes. Okay. Red dye, yellow dye, bone meal. It's been so long, I honestly forgot what I needed this for. 4 transformation powders, pearl, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, I remembered. Hooray. Gives me a V-Buck. Okay. Skeleton party or zombie party? Summon a friendly party of mobs. Drops from both the sky. Ooh, ore mulch. Ooh, what's it do? You strain it from ore pieces. Ah, okay. Stone mesh can give you a tin. Redstone. Or iron. Cool. Alright, so that's going to be a thing. So let's see. Gateway. Alright, and that. Gunpowder. Enderman. Skeleton. Which gives a lot. Or spooters. Which only, yeah. I think I'll probably do the flesh. Come to think of it, if I have enough for that. Two, three, 4. Heck, 5. Let's get 5 because We can summon a guard here. Honestly, let's make sure that's not against a building and cause it to die like an idiot. Summoning block? How does it work? Summoning block. Chicken. Guard spawn. Ah, you need a stone brick. Okay. Alright, so that should summon a guard. We got a zombie party. There's our guard. So, come back here. Stay put? Question mark? No. Honestly, wait, hold up. There's actually a thing that explained this to me back in the beginning. World structures, guard villagers, there we go. Left button enables and disables it following you. Right button enables and disables it roaming. Okay. So, no roaming, follow me. Follow me? There he goes. Look at that. He follows us. Yeah. Okay. So now we got 2 villagers following us, which means the last thing we're going to do is that. We're going to cause problems on purpose. He doesn't have a sword, does he? Oh well. Ow. That's fine. Oh hey, I just saw one of the knives go flying. Hopefully that'll happen more often, because it does help a lot. Ooh, I don't want to die. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Oh no, mini zombies. Our nemesis, tiny things. Save me, potato, save me. Uh-oh, it's raining. Uh-oh, oh no. I'm gonna die. I might die. Cool purple dagger, why aren't you saving me? Ooh, well, we're doing better. Come on, purple thing. Why aren't you hitting them faster? We may fail this. That's fine. Yep. Okay. Well, we did fail it, but that's okay. We got a bunch of mulch, so. Wah, wah, wah.
Bonk.
Well, we almost got through that. We did get a lot of flesh, so we'll be able to redo that as we need. I think. Yes, there it is. Yes, we got a bunch of flesh, so we'll be able to redo that. But main thing is we survived. We got some redstone out of it. We got a lot of ore mulch and some loot bags. So we're gonna eat potato, open loot bag, stone, stone, spider eyes. Ooh, pants. Not as good as my own, but better than his. Upgrade your pants. There you go. You got better pants now. Alright. We got some ore, we got some taters. But yes, we definitely need better loot. But we survived, and that's what matters. We also killed some of that, got some battle bucks. I don't know what those do. Ore mulch. Completing waves from a gateway will grant battle fragments. Which we apparently didn't get, so. Yeah, we apparently did not get any battle fragments despite completing the waves. So that sucks. But we got the ore mulch, so that's cool. Run it through the strainer. There. Alright, let's see what our first ore mulch gives us. Nothing! Of course. Of course. So 60% chance to get one of various types of ores. We're getting diddly bop. That sucks. Alright, from a tier 1 mesh, which is a stone mesh, in theory. Default chance is 40%, plus 20% from the mesh upgrade. There's our first tin ore piece. There we go. So, first thing we got was tin. A better mesh. How do we do that? Solidifying 180. There we go. So we go over here, we throw our first tin in there. Also, we should take this ore. Yeah, there we go. We'll save that ore for when we have a better mesh. Wait. Okay, that didn't work the way I expected it to. 45. Tin mesh is... Ah, I needed one more tin piece. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's make it daytime.
Sandwich.
Sandwich. Stay put. Why is he roaming around? He shouldn't. Where'd he go? Stay put. Stop that. Why are you roaming around? Fine, follow me then, you Alright, we got 10 piece. Is that enough? We'll find out in a minute. Melt, 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 melt. There it goes. Okay, so it's 4 tin pieces makes a mesh. And then we can upgrade our mesh. And then we'll put the ore mulch through. Yeah, tin mesh. There we go. That's just a better mesh. There's more stuff. Light this early on. Wow. Yeah, I guess so. That's good. We've already got a tin mesh cooking along. As you can see, coal, lapis, copper, tin. Alright. That's making good time. Speaking of time, we're going to call it here for the day. Because we got a lot done. Got a mesh going, got a bodyguard, killed some zombies, and I'm here in the islands. Even got a little thingy over there for melting stuff. That's pretty good progress. On that note, gonna call it there for the night. Thank y'all for coming. Bye bye now.